Chapter 680. This was really tricky. He really did not know about their relationship prior to this. Fury had simply thought that Paisel was nothing more than a well-known and reputable doctor in the country. Since he could not beat him up, then he could only smash and destroy his clinic to exert a little pressure and force the genius doctor to finally agree to see and treat his youngest son. He really did not expect to cause more trouble for himself. However, Fury was very eager to get his hand on the rejuvenating pill. At this time, Fury could only turn around as he pointed his finger at his son, Edward, who was kneeling down beside him at this time. After that, he said indignantly, "Hey! This is all my son's fault. He is very impulsive and ill-mannered. I'm sorry that I did not teach my son well." Edward could not help but twitch slightly at this time. He really did not expect that he would have to bear the responsibility for his father's action at this time. Even though he was very angry, he did not dare to show his dissatisfaction at all. Since he had no choice but to bear the responsibility on his father's behalf, he could only sigh as he gritted his teeth in anger. After that, Edward lowered his head before he said, "I'm sorry for acting impulsively. I shouldn't have smashed and destroyed the genius doctor Dr. Billy Clinic. Please forgive me for my actions, Master Anderson." Fury also hurriedly said, "Master Anderson, you can rest assured that I will definitely give the genius doctor 10 times the compensation for all the losses caused from us destroying his clinic." At this time, Alex replied lightly, "Some things cannot simply be resolved using money." Fury hurriedly asked, "So, how do you want to solve this matter then, Master Anderson?" "Me?" Alex looked at Fury before he smiled and said, "My solution is actually very simple." As he spoke, Alex deliberately slowed down his rhythm as he turned and fixed his gaze on Edward instead. Edward could not help but feel a little nervous and flustered when he locked eyes with Alex. After all, Alex was staring at him with a fierce and intense gaze. As he was still wondering what kind of solution Alex would propose, Alex suddenly reached out his hand as he grabbed hold of Edward's right wrist before he twisted it gently. With a click, Alex directly broke Edward's right wrist. "Ah!" Edward screamed in pain and his face turned red immediately before turning pale again. "Ah! My wrist is broken. Alex, you are asking to die." Alex swung Edward's broken wrist aside before he replied coldly, "Since you smashed and destroyed Dr. Billy Clinic, then it is only right for me to break your hand. This is called a direct exchange." Edward yelled out in pain as he shouted, "Dad! This piece of trash actually broke my hand. I want to kill him. I want him dead now." Fury was also stunned at the sudden turn of events. He really did not expect Alex to attack his son directly. Moreover, he would never have expected Alex to be so cruel to directly break one of his son's hands just like that. However, at this time, all Fury could think of was the rejuvenating pill in Alex's hand. In his opinion, if Alex would be willing to sell him the rejuvenating pill, he could still accept it even if his son would have to pay for it with his broken hand. Fury thought that he would only deal with Alex and settle the score with him after he has taken the rejuvenating pill from Alex. Therefore, Fury's face darkened as he opened his mouth and said, "Master Anderson, I believe that my son has already paid the price for smashing and destroying Dr. Billy Medical Hall. So, can you sell me the rejuvenating pill now?" The rejuvenating pill. Alex took the rejuvenating pill out of the small wooden box before he waved it in front of Fury a couple of times. At this time, Fury's eyes were gleaming and shining brightly as he stared at the rejuvenating pill. Fury really did not expect Alex to smile faintly at this time before he said, "Compared to the $1 billion that you are going to give me, I think that it would be better for me to take this pill myself instead." After he was done speaking, Alex raised his hand before he placed the rejuvenating pill into his mouth and chewed twice before directly swallowing the pill.